Hey guys, Steve Jakes here at Remax First Choice. It's been a little while, so I just wanted to keep you up to date on everything that's kind of happening. Now, if you've been paying attention to the real estate market, which undoubtedly you have been, you realize there's a big lawsuit that was going on across the country. And this has to do with basically the sellers basically paying a commission to not only the listing agent but the buyer's agent as well. Basically, how it all works is the listing agent talks to the seller, and they come up with a certain percentage to sell the home, and then out of that percentage, typically the listing agent offers a buyer's agent a certain percentage off of that in order to bring a ready, willing, and able buyer to the table, and that's basically how the commissions get split up as far as that goes. And then each office may have splits of their own, taxes, etc. Things like that. So it's not as luxurious as you think it is once with all those big numbers get broken down. So what's been happening was there was a lawsuit happening where the sellers did not want to pay the buyer's brokerage, and there was a big lawsuit over it. So in Rhode Island now there is a law that says of December 1st, I believe it is, that the listing agent will no longer have to offer a co-broke or to a buyer's agent. How does this affect you? Very important. As buyers who are undoubtedly out there looking at 8% rates and giant overpriced houses, once it comes time to where you're actually able, ready, and willing to buy a home, you'd want to sit down with myself or your agent, whoever that might be. Hopefully it's me. And you want to discuss, how this all affects you. If you run across a listing that does not offer a commission to a buyer's agent, the buyers are now going to have to start doing basically an agency form saying if they don't get paid through there, that the buyers would include it in a sale price as a commission to their buyer's agent. So while anybody could argue that the seller pays it or the buyer pays it, technically without a sale there is no money, so the commissions do technically just come off the top of the transaction. It's just about how we finance it and the ability to kind of do it with depending on the loan that you have. So you really want an educated agent that's going to sit down and explain to you how all this works if it has to happen. There's already some agencies out there that are already doing the dollar co-brokes, the $0 co-brokes, things like that. But for the most part, I think some of the top agents and the people that aren't reaching out for that kind of stuff, they're gonna keep it kind of status quo. They're probably gonna go for their whatever percentage and offer the co-broke. Typically what they are. Should anything change on that and it starts swaying, because of course you're gonna get the discount listing agents out there. They're just gonna try and grab as much money as possible by list your house for 1%. Because they just don't know how to do their job. They don't know their worth. They don't know their value, and they're going to try and cheap out. You really don't want those agents around you. They're going to do as little as possible to negotiate for your house because they did as little as possible to get your listing. They're not going to be out there, working vigilantly and doing what they need to do and putting the marketing and the money behind your home that actually has to be to get you the best and most, the best deal for your home and the most money for your home. So if you have any questions, please, feel free to message me. Let's sit down and talk. If you're ready to buy, if you're ready to sell, as a lister, if you're looking to sell your house, yes, you can get much cheaper rates, if it comes to that, after that time frame. But let's talk, because again, discount realtors are going to do discount work, and you really just don't want to push that through. Not to mention, offering no co-brokes to the buyer's agent could affect buyers' ability to purchase, as well as deter certain realtors from actually looking at the property because they see that they, won't get a paycheck or they got to work for their paycheck. That's typically not the case with great realtors, or especially, top producers. Can't say it doesn't happen. So if you have any questions, feel free, reach out to me, 401-996-1258. Message me on Facebook, send me an email. Check out my YouTube channel. Hopefully, if you're not there already, you can subscribe, you can like, notify me that you've actually reached out and looked at some of the videos. Lots more to come. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.